So today I'm going to do something that I promised to do for some time. This is unscripted, even though I've had, geez, definitely over a year. I wonder if it's even 2 years. I'm sorry, EatenChicken. I'm going to fire up Assetto Corsa Competizione, and the last time I played it, I'll pop it up here. I can see it on Steam in front of me, but I'll put a screenshot up here. January 23, 2022. That is 2 years, almost 2.5 years. At the time of recording, it is the 28th of May, 2025. So a month off 3.5 years. I'm just going to hit play. I don't have anything set up to capture the screen in OBS at the moment. I'm going to do everything on the fly, as unwise as that sounds. I will turn the motion platform on, and I'll activate it for Assetto Corsa Competizione. That's the noise you're hearing, but I don't have desktop capture set up. We're just going to see how it goes. What happens when you try to play a sim game after, with all your hardware. I've got my Fanatic Club Sport DD Extreme, which I've never connected to Assetto Corsa Competizione. This game has been installed in Steam for all of this time. Every time it got an update, I updated it. I don't have any of the DLC past a certain point. So let's see when I hit play. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm hitting play, asking me. I used to try to do this in VR actually. That's what it's doing. I'm accepting a license agreement now, and I'll try to capture the screen when I can. Specific window. AC2. Oh, there it is. It's probably blocking me completely. Would be right. Doing everything live. How about that? Now the audio is an interesting question. I don't even know if there should be audio at this point. Doesn't look like it. Oh. Well. So I do have a menu frame rate limiter. That's good. Try to run DLSS quality. Now, I don't believe I had my, I've got an RTX 4090. I think maybe the last time I loaded up this game, I had a 3090. I don't like motion blur. Okay, that looks good. I like what I'm seeing. Looks like even with my 3090, we were going all right. Controls, audio. Let's see what we can do with audio. Ooh, that is not good. Let's try loading the game up again. Let's. If you want to skip to driving, I'll definitely have a timestamp. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, mystery solved. Next. Okay, that's good. It's detecting my wheel. Just fine. Wonderful. Okay, throttle is... That's interesting. Clutch. Can I invert it? Inverted, good. Throttle. Inverted. Brake. Oh, jeez. Brake. There we go. Inverted. Whoops. Up. Oh. What's going on there? Interesting. I don't even know if this game has soft lock, or do we have to set that? Toggle wiper versus cycle wiper. Shit. Ignition. Start. Hit limit. Got traction control here. Increase. Decrease. Oops. Don't know what traction control cut is. What? Double check. Did I undo things? Oh my god. So this button at the top left that is an arrow going back, it doesn't go back to the previous menu, it actually undoes whatever changes you've made. So I'm having to rebind everything again. Okay, save. Oh man. Jeez. I don't know if there is a single... That all looks good. I don't know if there's a single sim racing game or what have you that has actually has a good menu. every single one I would call out as having really rough interface. Alright, so I'm supposed to do Nordschleife, right? 24-hour Nurb I don't have. Don't I have the Nordschleife? I'm really gonna buy it. $19 Australian. The things I do. Alright, I'm buying it. Do I need to install it? Okay. I have installed it. Just like that. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure that I'm supposed to drive an AMG. I hope that'll do. Okay. Let's go with an aggressive setup. Brake bias, brake power. Okay, I will need to do some level of testing. I suppose.
Green light, give it all you can.
Okay, I've got HDR on, but it looks somehow it looks better on OBS than it does on the screen. I don't understand. What's going on? And it's been installed the whole time, right? Okay. I'm gonna hit drive.
Green light, go, go, go.
Don't like my seating position. View settings. Aha. These I really don't like the I think this is going to be okay. Not the best, but maybe okay. Now straight away the steering is super heavy. And clutch in. Power on, starter. Hit limiter enabled. I remember how to play this game. That's probably quite loud, right? Louder than me. We cannot have that. A couple of things I need to test first. Number one is the force feedback. Might be a bit heavy. Great sound. Oh yeah, I think it's a bit heavy. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna have to do something about how heavy your force feedback is. Maybe I just on the wheel, I'll just turn it down. I reckon down to 50% even. Frame rate looks a bit wild. It's 150 something. Okay, force feedback's wonderful. But there is something I'd like to check. Oh dear. Okay. I don't think we should be driving this at 1,080 degrees of rotation. That seems like a bad idea. Let's wind it down to 540. So what? Gee, what's going to happen if I wind this down to 540 in the game and leave it at 1080? Did that take? Yep. Okay, I'm going to leave it at 1080. No, there's no soft lock. Okay, no soft lock. Okay. Good to know. Is that traffic on the track with me here? What's that noise? Is that... No, that's my car. That's the noise of my gearbox. Just want to get a couple of corners in before we fully commit. Most of my career, I had 124 hours in this game. Prior to today, and easily the majority of that was spent spectating and commentating. It is nice. It is really, really nice to actually get behind the wheel. We're gonna do it. We're going to start now. We're going to hit restart. Restart session. Okay, and we're going to do everything from the pit. From the minute we hit drive, we've got to get going. Timer's going to go from here. Okay? This is the run. This is the run now.
Green light, give it all you can.
Wait a minute. Why is it... Why is my lap timer gone from 5 minutes, even though I restarted? What? Restart? Why doesn't my lap time... Look at my lap timer, it's 0 now. I hit drive. That's...
Light,
yeah, okay.
light.
What?
Go, go, go.
Okay, no. We're gonna... I want that pit timer. I want that lap timer, the in-car lap timer, to go from 0. I bet there's a control for it, but you know what? Drive.
Green light, go, go, go.
Pit limiter. Why did it change to kilometers an hour? That's weird. Alright. So other than just a little bit of practice. So one of the things I'm detecting very quickly is just how much telemetry goes from this game to my motion platform. It's a lot. Now, for those of you who may be new here, I should declare that I don't really... I'm not much of a specialist when it comes to these kind of race cars where you've got a big reliance on aero, really low rotation on the wheel. I'm much more accustomed to road cars. Not to say I can't appreciate driving these cars, but I really like road cars. I really relate to road cars so much. GT3s aren't bad. They're one of the better modern race classes when it comes to relatability for me. Does sound good. I'm turning up the volume for myself. Pretty damn good sound. I have a lot of trouble with race cars, you know, trusting the aerodynamics, trusting the braking. I brake too much, slow down too much. I'm at 50% on my wheelbase, and I still feel it's very, very strong. I probably should have turned it down in the game rather than the wheelbase. That's probably a mistake. Now that I think of it, that's my normal approach. Leave the game. Leave a wheelbase where it is. And turn down in the game. It's just being lazy. When you put these tires under load, good lord. Love this engine. Maybe there's one thing I love about GT3 cars is that some of the most legendary engines got to live on in these race cars when the road cars had to abandon them. That and cars that could have gotten better engines sometimes do get those better engines in GT3. I slowed down a lot. I just don't know the car well enough. Didn't trust to push hard through that corner. I reckon this is way too stiffly sprung for this track. It's too bumpy. I thought the S650 Mustang was in this game, and I thought it was free for everyone. Maybe it's a GT4? I certainly didn't see Ford as a manufacturer. Oh dear. Oh dear. Could have been worse. Yeah, look, this is cool. I may have just spent 20 Australian dollars to do one lap, but that old argument of buying a real car and doing it for real versus a sim race, you know, I had a spur of a moment decision do this because I had an appointment that was cancelled and suddenly found myself with a bit of spare time. $20 later, I'm driving a AMG GT3 on the Nordschleife. I'll have to see on the replay what that lap was. So my lap time did reset. That's it. We are done. Oh, we can watch a replay. All right. Well, what I'm likely to do is put the replay on. I'll record the replay. and I'll blank out the bottom here. Oh, you know what? No. Let's watch this replay. Did it really take me this long to get started? Rookie mistake. Well, couldn't really be considered a rookie, but yeah. What's going on with the exhaust pipe? Oh, I see. It's a cutaway. Well, not the most thrilling of sounds from the outside, actually. Well, on that somewhat disappointing replay, I think it's time for me to end. I'll record the rest of a replay if it's of interest for you to continue watching, and I would appreciate that. And as much as I would appreciate also a like, a subscribe, or throw in a comment if you've got any feedback for me. But I hope this is the first of more videos to come from me. I may be doing more laps in more cars, in more games, on more circuits, but I also intend to do commentary on the state of sim racing, commentary on our hobby, and also some guides and tutorials that have been in my head for a long time. So thank you, bye for now. I hope you enjoy the rest of the replay. I'm still here, but slowly things are gonna disappear. Like the pedal cam. Wheel cam, dash panel, and then finally me. Bye.